Jackson was born 3 weeks early from the due date, so it was a huge surprise. And we held him, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever felt, ever.
I got married in my early 30s to the love of my life, who I'm still married to, and we blinked and had Alexandria. She was a surprise baby and the biggest blessing that we ever have had.
We were really overwhelmed with emotion, happy emotion. We were just looking forward to the life ahead of us.
I would always be doing about 10 things at one time. You know, whether it's cooking dinner, feeding the dogs, talking on the telephone, paying the bills. If I wasn't doing about 10 things at one time, I was not on my game that day.
Everything was progressing well. He said a lot of different things. Mommy, daddy, hi, bye, truck. He got the MMR vaccine, and all of a sudden it was gone. Something was different. He would try to talk to us, and it was frustrating because I couldn't understand what he was saying to me, and he couldn't understand why I didn't understand him.
I started getting pregnant, and I did get pregnant 3 times, and I lost 3 children. The last miscarriage that I had, I felt that there was something really wrong.
It started with the skin issues. His skin, he was covered in eczema because he would scratch the whole night and damage himself. One time he woke up and the pillow was covered in blood. He gorged himself. No one had any solutions. He was in pain. Even if I just touched him, he would scream. I would try to hug him and he would push me away. He was in a lot of pain. It felt like we were on the edge of a cliff.
The day before Thanksgiving, getting in the shower, getting ready to go to work, and found a lump in my left breast. Going through that process was complete hell. It was like my body just went through a war zone. I'm sorry.
There were subtle indications that something was wrong. I feel just a subtle pressure in my abdomen. I knew something was really, really wrong.
Amanda brought it to me. Hey, I think Jackson may be autistic. Why would a doctor, why would they want you to take stuff that would hurt your child?
I just remember all the things that went through my mind. Is he gonna have friends? Is he gonna get married one day? Can he go to school? Is he gonna be able to learn? Who's gonna take care of him when we're older and we're gone?
Why is it that a person gets a disease process like cancer, for example, and you cut it out, it's gone, and it comes back? We talk a lot about pharmacology. Ask any medical student or doctor what was the biggest, most significant amount of time spent on a single subject matter. Unequivocally, it would be pharmacology. And yet, it should be physiology. Physiology is how the body works. Medicine left the most crucial aspect on the table. The human body, physiologically, nobody is looking at the design of the ultimate machine. The more you use it, the better it becomes. You take homicide, suicide, wars, natural disasters, all other disease processes and put them together, they only represent 8% of deaths. 92% of those people that are dying of either heart disease, cancer, or neurodegenerative disease. Why aren't we looking at how does the body work? And that's where the problem lies. We are trying to supersede the physiology. My goal as a physician has always been to empower the individual with knowledge, because once you have been empowered with knowledge, the one thing that cannot occur is you can no longer be a victim.
For us, Dr. Buttar was our last hope. There was nothing else. This is the man who's going to give us our son back, and he did. We feel like Dr. Buttar has given us a second chance to life. He didn't just save Niral, he saved all of us.
Find every ounce of courage that you can inside yourself to face the truth and accept it. Cancer does not have to be a death sentence. It can be the beginning of a journey that leads to a better life. And I'm sitting here as proof that that is so. What Dr. Buttar is doing is giving patients hope every day to beat cancer and to never see it come back. Dr. Buttar was a lifeline. He was a second chance at life.
He holds a special place in my heart and always will for what he did for us. We will forever be in debt to him for what he did for Jackson.
Thanks for fixing my mouth.
Anytime anybody comes to me and asks me, well, what did you do? How did you do it? How did you get started? What you have to do after you get your breath and you hear that diagnosis, pray to God, find a Dr. Buttar, find him. Dr. Buttar saved my life. Without, as sure as I'm sitting right here, they have saved my life.
Words cannot justify the emotional feeling that I experience when I see a child that was said that they'd never be able to talk, or they should be institutionalized, or they were brain damaged, or a person that has cancer, whatever, any of the conditions. It compels me and drives me and motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing and keep on doing it more. There is a solution and a hope to take your health in your own hands. If somebody had done the right thing 50 years ago, then doctors wouldn't have to deal with the stuff that we're dealing with today. We have to recognize that we are ultimately responsible for whatever we do. If they do the same thing for their generations, then there will be less and less injustice that people have to deal with. We will be making heaven here. We won't have to wait till the next round.